Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Counterside, and today it's time to review the Rosaria le Friede, a very new SSR employee character that has been confirmed to be released tomorrow on Counterside SCA version. Now that said, the main question is it really worth summoning her or not? It's really an amazing unit, and the answer simply is yes. Yes, it's totally worth summoning her. In the Taiwan or the Korean version, she is known as the Chair Waifu or the Chair Sama, and let's look into her skill details out here. Basic attack, a basic attack that has increased range against other flying units. So definitely her basic attack is going to be a little bit more effective against the flying units out there. That can be quite helpful in certain situations. Next is going to be the Master of Thorns passive skill. Every time an enemy dies, her attack is permanently increased by 1.5%. Notice it says the permanent increase. Permanent meaning like even if she dies and she gets redeployed, her buff is actually gonna get intact with her. Okay, meaning like she don't have to keep on making sure that the buff will actually go up over and over and over again whenever she gets redeployed. So that is such a great thing. Meaning like she will be going to enter into the battlefield with a total of like 15% of attack boost right away, even if she dies. Okay, and that is really great, guys. At skill level 5, she is immune to all damage for 5 seconds after being deployed. 20% increased HP, so more HP are there, and that 5 seconds of damage immunity is such a great help for her to be able to turn the tables around. She's really known for dealing a very high AoE damage, alright? And on top of that one, being immune to damage for like 5 seconds is going to be really great help, because like whenever you are being pressured by your opponents, especially when you are in a tight condition, alright, usually the opponents putting a lot of pressure on you will always just get rid of your allies right off the bat whenever you are going to deploy them. It's pretty much a suicide, and usually like it's a game over, right? But when you have Chair Waifu in your team, she might actually help you a lot in just turning the tables around, together with Awakened Hilde. So yes, she is so good indeed. That's amazing stuff that can actually make her a top tier unit right away. Next is gonna be her third skill, Light of Ruin, and it adds a 20 seconds of cooldown. Special skill fires an AoE attack in front of her, and it can really hurt the opponent. It can really deal some heavy damage out there, guys. At skill level 5, the cooldown of the skill is reset when she gets redeployed. So whenever she gets redeployed in the battlefield, not only that she's going to be coming up with that 15% intact attack power boost, she's also gonna be having that full refresh on her Light of Ruin or her third skill or her special skill right off the bat. Meaning like right of the way, when she's gonna get redeployed, she's gonna get immune for 5 seconds to any kind of damage coming around. Meaning like she's not gonna get interrupted whatsoever, and then like she is actually gonna be having that 50% of attack boost, and on top of that one, she can easily fire right away the Light of Ruin, dealing very amazing AoE damage to the opponents. Totally amazing recipe and synergy to turn the tables around. Think about it. Blade of Condemnation, it's the ultimate skill which has a 55 seconds of cooldown, summons her sword and releases a wave of destruction. Another really impressive AoE damage. At skill level 5, the cooldown of the skill is lowered by 15 seconds when she gets redeployed. Wow, there we go, guys. So it seems like instead of just 55 seconds, it's just going to be only for 40 seconds. And that is going to be quite helpful, guys, okay? So now, that said, let's look into her basic features, alright? SSR unit, a ranger type, counter roll, and 4 cost. Even though her deployment cost is a little bit high, but still she is totally worth the skills that she's actually providing on the table, okay? Also known as Chair Waifu or Chair Sama, she is an air unit that gets stronger every time an enemy is killed. Remember, 1.5% of attack power boost every time an enemy dies, okay? A total of 15% of attack power boost, which is a permanent buff, alright? Her damage is focused more towards doing crazy AoE damage, not just simple AoE damage, crazy AoE damage, okay? So you can totally turn the tables around. But she is also really squishy at the same time, okay? If the enemy team has strong anti-air units like Karin Wong, she will easily be killed. So that is also another problem out there. But as she is an air unit, there are so many other opponents like, let's say, Shaolin, right? And so many strikers out there who will not be able to even lay a single finger on her. so she is pretty much kind of a little bit on safe side already out there. Unless the opponents use like Karin Wong or any kind of strong anti-air units, then well, she is definitely going to be a really big pain in the ass of the opponents out there. Okay, so that is kind of guaranteed. Now that said, potential impact on the SE meta, that's 10 over 10 right away. That's how good she is. She will be very annoying to deal with in the PvP content, because as I just said to you quite a while ago, most of the overpowered units that we are quite using in the contents out there in the gauntlet matches, man, they usually are only limited to attack the ground units. Okay, and now we have got this air unit that is crazy good, crazy good. Okay, but it's PvE where she will but still good in the PvP. Anyways, potential impact on the SE meta. She's really great for the PvE contents out there as well. All right, and later on, definitely she's still gonna be a really great help out there for the PvE contents with a lot of damage that she can provide on the table. So yes, she's a great unit with a very amazing future proofness. On top of that one, she has an immediate huge impact on the current meta with that heavy damage and being able to be quite immune to all the damage incoming for 5 seconds when she gets deployed. It's such great stuff that can just give you a really second chance out in the battlefield, man. It's totally worth pulling. Yes, totally. Okay, so yes, you can actually just go for her. For those waifu lovers, you are not supposed to miss out on her at any cost. Okay, so that is totally a given, right? And even if you are not a big fan of waifu and you are totally for the husbando, I'll try to get her because she is a very unique unit, a air type unit, man, and with a lot of damage dealing potential. All right, so that's it and done, guys. That is it for today. What do you guys think about her? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys have actually came to like different opinions, ideas, or criticisms, then I would really love to know your basic feedback and ideas. That's it. See you guys in the next video.